What's up, guys? Edrone here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Vifly beacon. Stay tuned. This Vifly beacon has been sent to me courtesy of Vifly. Make sure you check them out on their website at viflydrone.com. Now, what makes this so special is this is their newest beacon, newest lost model buzzer. This particular buzzer can be attached to just about anything. So you don't have to wire it up. It has no connections for wires. All it has is a micro USB port for charging, and you're going to go ahead and charge this little guy up, and you're going to attach this, whether you want to attach this to your camera drone or your race drone or your RC car or anything that you think you might end up losing. This little guy is going to make sure that you end up finding it quickly. Now you'll see right here, this actually has the LED strobe flashing light as well. So if you lose your model in the dark, this guy has a sensor and is going to be able to tell that it's not daylight, and it's going to start flashing. Now, I have checked out the Vifly V2 Finder lost model alarm. Check out my video here in the upper right hand corner. That particular buzzer you actually wire to your race drone, and it actually powered up the one cell little LiPo on board. This is a tiny wireless buzzer that's going to help you locate your lost drone. What's really cool about this one is it actually can detect a drone crash, and it beeps very loudly with a built-in motion sensor. It can also issue a warning to someone who tries to steal the drone. No soldering is required, and you can attach it to your DJI quads, your FPV quads, or your RC airplanes. Now, how you're going to activate it is, if you see there's a nice push button here on the side, you're going to hold this button for 2 to 5 seconds to turn it on or off. It will sound 2 whispers continuously. LED will come on shortly. When you turn it off, you will hear 3 whispers continuously. Now, how does this thing set to alarm? When it detects a big crash, the Vifly beacon will enter a pre-alarm status that will sound 1 whistle every 3 seconds. If another movement is detected in that 30 seconds, which that could be someone trying to take your lost model, if no movement is detected in the 30 seconds, it will enter the alarm status. The buzzer will beep 2 loud sounds continuously every 6 to 12 seconds. And the LED will start flashing when detecting if it's dark outside. The stealing warning function will be activated when the Vifly beacon enters the alarm status. If it detects quick movement, it will beep continuously to warn the person who picked it up. Hold the button 2 to 5 seconds to turn off the buzzer and release the warning status. So once you find your model, and you're going to go ahead and push and hold in on this button for 2 to 5 seconds, and that's going to go ahead and turn this thing off. Because let me tell you that if this thing's anything like the Vifly Finder, it is extremely loud. There's a way you can actually change the motion sensitivity. You're going to plug in your micro USB and hold the power for 2 to 5 seconds. Then the LED will start to blink. Press the button shortly to enter the sensitivity setting within 10 seconds. LED blinks 1 time, the sensitivity is high. If the LED blinks 2 times, the sensitivity is medium. And if the LED blinks 3 times, the sensitivity is low. Hold this button 2 to 5 seconds again to save whatever setting you want it. And when the battery is low, the buzzer will beep 2 low sounds every 1 second. And you're going to charge this via a micro USB cable. The LED light will be off when it is fully charged. So when you plug this guy in and charge it, you're going to have an LED light that comes on. Once it's fully charged, the LED light will turn off, and you know you're ready to go. Now, what is the charge time? It takes about 1.5 hours to fully charge this buzzer with a micro USB. How long does it last? This can last up to 30 hours. That's great. So you can actually have this on the model for a long time, and it's going to continue to keep beeping. So you don't have to worry about, it stopping. So from 30 seconds to 2 hours, you're going to have that max volume every 6 seconds. After 2 hours of continuous beeping, it's going to go down to every 12 seconds, and it's going to idle itself until dawn. So that's going to give you even longer of a chance to try to find this guy. That way, it's going to let itself, not run out of power. It's going to adjust itself and make it so that you could find it easier without running out of battery. If you were crashed somewhere at night, this LED is going to continue to keep flashing until the battery runs out. There's no idle for the actual strobe on the flash. So keep that in mind. They give you in the box here, they give you the instructions, the beacon buzzer, and they give you a little zip tie. Now, for a drone like this, you could actually affix the buzzer right to the arm of your DJI Mavic Air or any other type of camera quad. And I would do it with the button facing up, so that way you can push that button to turn it off once you crash. But it's not that much weight, 6 grams, so I don't think you're really going to notice 6 grams on one of these models. Same thing with your other types of quads, your race quads. You can attach this anywhere you can find a spot and zip tie it into place. But this one's very versatile, so you can actually move this one from model to model, which is very nice. So if you're flying multiple types of drones, you can go ahead and do your flight, bring it back, take this off, put it on another model. That's what I really like about this one. It's more portable. It's easier to switch from model to model. It's very versatile. It's not hardwired in, and you just charge it with that micro USB, get it fully charged, and you've got up to 30 hours of working time. This little guy is going to work for you on all your flight days. So very cool. You might be thinking, well, why would I need this on my, on my DJI camera quad when it's got GPS built in and I got the app and all that? And that's normally the case. You normally have that information. But sometimes you lose connection, you lose signal, and you don't have that information on screen. And if that is the case, this guy's going to make it easier to find it when you go to try to retrieve your drone. Also, this little guy can help you pinpoint and get a closer area of reference when you are looking for your down GPS quadcopter. Because the GPS and all that is great, and all the telemetry you get on your phone or whatever device you're using to fly it is awesome, and it definitely will give you a pretty good idea of the location of where the drone went down if you have that data on screen. Sometimes you lose that screen, sometimes you lose connection, and if that happens, you're going to be glad that you brought this little guy aboard, because it's going to start beeping and getting very loud. That way you can easily locate your GPS quads. What we're going to do now is we're going to take this little guy and we're going to basically simulate like a crash, and we're going to see if we can get this guy to arm so you can hear how loud it is. We're also going to be able to check the LED light at nighttime and see how it looks. So I went ahead and affixed this little Vifly beacon to this empty Source 1 frame, and we're going to basically simulate, a crash. We're going to just toss the drone and have it just fall out of the sky and see if this thing is going to activate. All right, so it's dark outside, a little bit of light out here. We're going to go ahead and arm the little buzzer here by pushing in on the button for 2 to 5 seconds. Okay, so you get 2 beeps and then 1 flash, indicating that it is turned on. Now, this is on the highest sensitivity. So let's go ahead and simulate a crash. So we're flying, and then we crash. Let's see what happens. Beeping. So it's got like a low beep. Now let's see what happens this is pre-alarm status here. So we're going to wait till it starts going off. And then we're going to try to pick it up as if we were stealing it. And it should sound different. So right now it's pre-alarm. There we go. See it flashing now. There you go. Alright, so you get a nice little strobe and a 2 beep. Now watch this. Oh, see that? Basically, it's trying to let you know that somebody has grabbed it by getting faster. Let's go ahead and turn it off. 3 beeps continuously. It's turned off. So it's actually working really well. It's very loud and the strobe light is extremely bright. I mean, you can probably see that strobe from a ways away. Very bright. So there's your little demonstration. But yeah, this little guy is working great, and I like the little stealing function. So if you're getting close to it and you hear the beeps pick up and get faster, you know somebody's grabbed it and they're walking around with it. So that's good. And hopefully it will deter someone from wanting to grab it, because it's gonna, if they don't know how to turn it off, then it's just gonna keep, you know, beeping like that. So there's a little demonstration, but I think it worked really well. There's my review of the Vifly beacon finder. A little wireless, versatile buzzer you can mount on anything. You know, charge it via micro USB, and it works really well. It's very loud, and the strobe is extremely bright. So I mean, it's going to help locating whatever, you know, you have lost. It's going to help locate it a lot easier, and it's got the anti-theft feature, which is crazy to me, that it can detect when somebody, you know, picks it up while it's, you know, in the arming state, the finding mode. It can actually detect when someone's picked it up and starts beeping, you know, faster and more frequently, and the light starts strobing more at night. And it's a really cool function. So basically, it will alert you that someone has picked up your lost model or whatever you've affixed this to. So, but link will be down in the description for this little Vifly beacon. Make sure you check it out. Vifly is a small company, but they have great customer service, and they have really great products, and I love the innovation. They really are taking these lost buzzers model to the next level. So I'm so excited for the future and where these little lost buzzers are going to be coming to. So thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, edrone out.